Alright, anybody watching can tell me the audio is working? Oh, is that not working, Flinkin? Damn it. Give me a sec. The chatbot should be working, but apparently it's not. Give me a sec here. And thank you, CLS. I appreciate that. It is an insane setup. What's up, country boy? Yep, that is not working. Give me a second. Yes, Eric. I'm just trying to get the chatbot going, so so that people can interact with the rig. So give me just a second. Awesome. It looks like it works. Thank you very much. Alright, Flankenbagger, I think we got it fixed. Right into a damn ad break. Yeah, it's twerking. All right. I got the other platform, the double T platform. I got that working with the chat integrations, so. Hey, Honeybeard, how you going? How you doing? I'm doing all right. We're just added a little bit more functionality. So, passing through Phoenix in the 18-wheeler right now. Nice. Texting and driving?
Let's go.
ASTM, it's going pretty well. How are you doing? Welcome in. Talking into my AirPod. Nice. I suppose that's better. You'll see the... I do a whole lot worse trying to read chat and drive at the same time. Pretty cool. I got 2 out of the 3 streaming platforms going on the chat integration now, so good. Just got home chilling with the twins. Nice. I also swapped out my microphone. Hopefully this one works better than the one last night.
You know, it is always best to get on the road early. Let's do this.
Apparently somehow I did actually hit the kingpin on that one. Semi-drifting runs. If I am tonight, it won't be intentional. We're testing out if people follow over there on that platform.
Up ahead.
The rig should
Turn
do
right.
a dance. If you want, you can unfollow and refollow if you aren't already. It'll
Turn right.
should do a dance for you. Yep, there it is. Thank you very much, Mystic. Appreciate that. Nothing like being in a real truck. I would agree. I have my CDL, and I would very much agree, but it is a video game. Isaiah, thank you very much. Appreciate the follow.
Up ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Michael, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Whatever. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Some tells me most of the drive is going to be dancing. But I will not be complaining. Riley, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Cam, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Duke, Dennis, thank you. It is going to be hard as hell to drive like this. Mountain of Croutons. I love the name. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, don't make me have to go make the bot ignore the duplicates. Oh, Dirtbox, nice. I very much appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Been working all damn day trying to get that platform that you're on working with the chat integrations, so. Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Drake, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. I want to make a 6-degree flight sim. Going to check out your YouTube channel. By all means, absolutely. And if you need any pointers or help or anything, shoot me a message. If you also join the Discord for Thanos Motion, if you Google Thanos, as in, you know, the Snap Thanos Motion, he's got a Discord channel that is full of people that build motion rigs. So that's going to get old real fast. Wonka, yes, probably, but it's my way of showing appreciation. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, Drake. I may have to make the celebration thing a little bit shorter and less pronounced on the screen. Rig looks a lot bigger in the second cam. Yeah, it's just kind of meant to give you that perspective, because that close-up shot doesn't really give you a good perspective on it. So yeah, absolutely, certainly check it out. Got plenty of stuff on there, and also on xsimulator.net. I've got a post on there in the DIY section about all my motion rigs and all that stuff. So yeah, Honeybeard, that I figured that view is probably a little better than the just the game view, since the game view is pretty straightforward on the screen. So just trying it out.
Continue straight.
Actually, Honeybeard, I heard Chelsea was caught your stream the other morning. I'm sorry I missed it.
Turn right.
Cool. Well, I appreciate the feedback on that one. How much was the base rig? Ridge, just the motion platform itself cost me $11,000 to design and build. Yeah, it was a fun first fight. Yeah, and that's what I was telling her. I was like, yeah, I think his last stream was like 5 years ago. So. Hello, Hero. Sorry, the chat screen is, or my mic boom was covering your name. Welcome in. But yeah, Ridge, basically 11 grand for it. It was about $6,000, not including shipping, for the 6 actuators. So, working on building a rig for Star Citizen and DCS. Did they actually put out motion telemetry for Star Citizen? Because last time I checked, it wasn't there. Geo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I just need to work out the logistics of having a quiet house to do more. Yeah. That is tough with little kids, for sure. Mikey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Kinnick, thank you. Ricardo, Adrian, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. And Junior, thank you for the follow. Damn, the follows are coming in. I very, very much appreciate it. Welcome. This makes me want to be a trucker. Yeah, it's it is a fun damn game. If I didn't have a wife and 2 kids, I'd probably go drive a rail truck, but no, but keeping all the options open. Yeah, and that's just it. I'm hoping that someday they will, but you can do Elite Dangerous if you want to do the motion and do the space sims. It's absolutely awesome. And DCS is very cool.
Keep to the left, and then turn left. Turn left.
you have it figured out on like what style you're gonna do? Is it gonna be like a linear like mine, or is it gonna be rotary or a slider, or are you gonna be doing like the 4-post with the traction control or traction loss and surge? Big Russ, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thought this was real for a minute. Yeah, I get that every now and then, but no, it's a real simulator, but it's about as real as I can make it in a video game. Yeah, there it goes. I did get the chat integration going. Danger Aaron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Brando, thank you for the follow. Too Slimy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome. Colton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Roy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Not sure yet. I love so many types of flying. See how it works. Yeah, Honeybeard it is. Yeah, it there's a few different ways obviously you can tackle that. Bixby, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Gorilla, not too much, just testing out the chat commands. People seem to be figuring it out. Is that motion shown as the truck is shaking? Actually, it's celebrating follows. Welding, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I may have to tone that down. I'm getting a lot of follows, so, but now it's driving from truck stuff. So, and now, okay, Danger. Please don't keep doing that, or I'm going to go change the program to keep from the repeated. So, I appreciate the refollows and everything, but yeah. Can you explain though? I don't understand for real. Explain what though? Ryan, thank you. Nick, Chris, Edward, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Lawson, thank you. Damn, I definitely may need to calm down on the dance here. Can you turn down the follow noises? I can. Actually, let me modify the bot real quick, because that does seem to be a lot of follows and everything, so I will take care of that. Give me just a second. Nick, thank you for the follow. Be right back. Hi, Chelsea. Sorry, I was getting trolled on the Double T platform. Jesse, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright, so it should not trigger the sound or the overlay. It will flash the lights though. So Void, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, it was I fixed the follow thing, but people were unfollowing and refollowing and unfollowing and refollowing and just making the rig just dance constantly. So yes, they are 3 TVs. Thank you, Blank Name, for the follow. Appreciate it. It is typical. It's all right though. Brayden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That's why we can't have nice things, exactly. But I'll tell you what, Honeybeard, I'm up over 1,000 over there on that platform, so it's kind of crazy. Julian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's raining like a motherfucker. They didn't. No. Did you need me to bring you anything? Dope setup. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. How does one acquire such a setup? Sammy, basically I designed and built this myself, so that's a little difficult, but if you read up on 6 Degree of Freedom Stewart platforms, you can design and build one yourself. Or they are very expensive if you buy them commercially. So still not going there, you can't make me. No, I get it. How long are you streaming? Jay, I am not sure. My wife just let me know that she's on the way home. I've been working on the bot all day to try to get integrations over there on that platform. And then it was quickly abused by people, so I had to change it to just flash the lights so my rig wasn't dancing all over the place. But thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I've been building these motion platforms for like the last 8 years. So. But yeah, I should be streaming for a few hours. Probably not like my crazy 7, hour-long stream. But I recently got ATS, and now I understand why people build full set. Well, and that's just it. Once you actually play it, you get it. If you look at it, you're like, why the hell would I play that? What's your career that got you to afford this? I've been in IT for the last 25 years. For the last 15 of those, I have owned my own business doing software development.
Keep to the right.
But I sold my business a year ago, and I am no longer working. So, how much you make? That's a bit of a personal question.
Keep to the right.
But I make a very good amount of money every year, so enough to pay my bills. You drive in real life? I do have my CDL in real life, and I drove for a collective. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Holy crap, that username, I cannot read that. Sorry, I can't read it, but thank you for the follow. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Chelsea. Hi, KW. Maddox, thank you for the follow. Z, thank you for the follow. I apologize. I think I missed somebody's message. It scrolled by. If you want to ask it again, I'd be happy to answer it for you, but I apologize. Chat's just popping off here. So, do you consider yourself as you made it in? Well, yes, and that's not based on money. That's based on the fact that I've raised 2 kids. I have a wonderful wife, and I have a fortunate life. So. Dr. Pepper fan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Glad I was able to catch your stream today. As am I. Thank you. Welcome in. Big Uncle Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Right. Keep to the left.
Ale, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And so, yeah, you folks over on the purple platform, you guys still have the rig commands and everything, so we're going to limit. I may have to put him behind like a massive paywall or something over on the other platform to keep it from being trolled. So. And Freddie Man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Kenny Simmons, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. $1 million. Yeah. Will DeBarber, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I wish I could drive from home, but I have to drive trucks in real life. Cool stuff. Thank you very much. It is unfortunate, but quite frankly, you guys keep the economy going. So, are you retired? I'm too young to retire, so I can't technically retire, but I am not working, and I don't technically need to right now. So, I'm semi-retired, I guess you could say. I'm only 49, only. Most people think that it's old, including my body. I'd still be damp next week. Wow. Well, I appreciate you saying that's young. Like I said, part of the reason why I stopped working was after I sold my business, I got into heavy equipment operating. I got my CDL so I could, haul equipment around, and unfortunately I got injured pretty quickly with a hernia, and after the recovery and everything, I just kind of decided to call it and give my body a break. So congrats. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's not without a whole lot of hard work. My former business partner actually called me today, and he was talking about how the website keeps getting attacked, and it's basically a damn near full-time job just warding off the attackers. So yeah, it was a stressful situation for sure. Although people in Phoenix are acting like 65 is freezing, yes. Yeah, that is definitely a thing. It was warm here today. It was 2 degrees, but that was 4 degrees higher. Ryan, you are correct, but... Oh, and I just hit somebody. Sorry. What is the point of that then? What's the advantage of buying a truck for $50,000? Yeah, Celsius and Fahrenheit, it's a big difference when you're talking about 2 degrees. Hey, Veilkeeper, welcome in. Nice to see you again. I saw you threw out a Discord command. You play online with other players? I do. I'm currently working on the streaming setup because I'm new at streaming. I'm about just shy of 2 weeks into it. So I'm not doing any convoys currently, but I'm just trying to ease into things because, like earlier, I had to fix the chat bot and everything, so I don't want to disrupt other people's gameplay, but I will be. Klee, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yes, I did. I wanted to see if you had to. Hey, I did read my suggestion box. I attacked the ones that I could. Hey, Joe and Cage, thank you for the follow over there. Appreciate it. How much was the setup? It is in the title of the live stream, but it's just a hair over 50 grand for everything you see. I've got to change out my mic boom because I can't see names. Actually, let me do this. Let me see if I can change this and move this in a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is extremely difficult here. Yeah, we'll just have to make that work. Okay, so sorry, I'll catch up. How much money have you made for so far doing lives? Gainsy on that platform about $31. So not a lot. Most of that was from one very generous person, and then I proceeded to pay it forward to a few other streamers because I'm not doing this for the money. So that plan did not work for the title. Well, I mean, it does. It's less. Boss Man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I ever race? I do. I can race on this. I can fly on this. Truck, farm, space sims, you name it. So, no, they have to learn how to read on that app first. Damn. Rig will be paid off in no time. Absolutely. I may not be alive by the time it's paid off, but yeah, eventually. Dre, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Zach, thank you for the follow. How did you get this big setup? Did you just save up? Well, boss man, when I was a business owner, I made a decent living, and I just kind of built it over time. But once I sold the business, I had a pretty good payout, and I ended up just kind of finishing it up about this past August. So, but yeah, some of it has been acquired over years. So, Blake, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. But yeah, I mean, if the racing game has telemetry, I more than likely have it on this computer. It's just right now, getting used to the streaming and everything. This is a nice chill game, and if I was having to focus on the road too much, oh, we got Flankenbagger, welcome back. So I'm just, you know, it's a chill game right now. But how much do you invest in your big setup? Because this is very nice, Dre. The cost is in the live stream, but it's just a hair over 50K.
Continue
So I've been wanting to buy a shifter for sim racing / trucking, but seeing how you built your setup, I've decided I'm going to try to build my own. Seems simpler than what I thought. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Thank you. Awesome. No, it's very cool. If you ever need any help or anything, just by all means reach out. You know, hit me up on Discord or whatever if we need to, and get on the phone with you. And yeah, always an advocate for DIY. Hey Chris, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that over there. On the double T.
Keep to the right, and then turn right.
Colton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, absolutely, Valkeeper. Hey, you know,
right.
That's why I do this, is to kind of let people know about motion rigs and everything. So you could buy a real truck for 50K. Okay, Armin, I get that. That's probably the number 2 thing. And I pose a question to you: why? What benefit would that be? I'd happily debate you on that. And I'm no insult, not throwing shade or anything. It's just I've yet to have anybody give me an argument that would suffice. It's a fire setup. I have the same thing for F1, but I'm in F4. So nice, and thank you very much. Appreciate it. You could make money with the truck instead of sitting down doing nothing. Well, Armin, that is true, but I make well into 6 figures by sitting on my butt. So, oh, and I just ran a red light. It's not from streaming, so, but I do make a living by sitting here. Where did you get the shifter? I got the shifter. It is an AB9 base from Moza, and the Eaton shifter is from ATS Accessories. If you won't throw shade, I will. Yeah, Honeybeard, well. $50K and $1 billion for maintenance. Well, and that's just it, Drew. Maintenance on a truck, gas, insurance,
Right.
just the
Then
danger of being
turn
on the
right.
road, being away from my family. It's not worth it. Yo, AJ, howdy.
Turn right.
Welcome in. Use an AB9 for your shifter. Yes, Joe. It is an H pattern shift mode. Alpha, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. Ever thought of actually driving a truck, though? John, I do have my CDL, but I don't need to work. So, no, I don't consider going and buying a truck. So, yeah, Joe, they put out a patch that allowed you to create an H pattern shifter from it. It was really cool. Is it like a setting? Yes, it's in the Moza Pit House. John Adams, thank you for the follow. Preston, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. If you could afford a $50K game setup, you could afford the insurance on a real truck. Well, yes, I could, but Armin, let me put this into perspective here. Last year, I paid $400,000 in taxes. So if you want to do the math, you'll figure out that driving a truck is not going to really do them any good. So, how does it look in reverse? What in reverse? Bro gets off work to go back to work. Well, there goes 500. Yeah, I'm sorry. They do have the AB6 though, and the AB6 is cheaper and does the same thing, just has a little less power on it. So, Monsters, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Pistol Pete, what do you mean? How does it look in reverse? I just don't understand the question. I'm being serious. I'm sorry if I'm acting dense. I just don't. How does the screen look in reverse? Monsters, thank you for the follow. I still don't think I understand. Like this? I mean, oh, while reversing. Okay, that's a little easier. Okay, well, everyone on the, good luck, everybody. It's just like you're driving a truck. So, you look in your mirrors. Are you driving a truck? Coco, yes, I am. In a video game. Running costs of a real truck, fuel expenses, tires, the list goes on. Yeah, and that's just it. It's just not worth it to me. And some people just don't get that. But I could go get a truck and I could go get on the road and no. There's just no point to it. So, what do you do for work? Currently, I am not working. I'm in a very fortunate situation where I don't have to. Chief74, thank you for the follow. John, thank you for the roses. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Not to mention that makes it work. This is a game, exactly. So the screen in front of you doesn't change to POV reversing. No, Pistol Pete. I can do an outside view. Or at the same time, I can move my mouse over and I can look out my window. But I like to drive it more like it's real. So, thank you again, John Adams. Appreciate that. Do you make money from the Steam? I assume from you mean like streaming? Oh, stream and okay, you meant streaming. Okay, I do, but very, very little. And we're talking typically all of my streams are under $1. Like 46 cents one of them, 82 cents the other. Were you previously a trucker, Gorilla? No, I did get my CDL and I drove for about a week, but I stopped working and I don't utilize my CDL. I set up. I also play this game. Awesome. It is a very fun game for sure, and I appreciate the kind words. How much was the sim? Coco, if it is in the title of the live stream, but it's just a hair over 50 grand. Man, something dragon. I'm sorry, I can't read it. My day's been absolutely great. Thank you very much.
Continue straight.
Just hopped on and saw where you live. Oh, you were live. I thought you said where you live. I'm like, damn, dude, really? Welcome in. Glad you caught it. Nice setup. I also have triples are awesome. What degree is your right and left monitor? They are exactly 60 degrees off of the center, and primarily because this whole thing is an equilateral triangle, so it just kind of fits, but it also makes a good field of view. So, Christian, thank you for the follow. 50K, what a waste. I'm sorry that you think so, stream, but I don't agree with you. Do you like mangoes? No, I do not. On the road, so I'll be in lurk mode. Chelsea, please drive safe. Love you lots. Thank you, Vale. Appreciate it. John, thank you again. Appreciate the glowing jellyfish. Holy cow. What the hell, dude? Thank you very much. That is awesome. I just looked over. Wow. You the man. Got to get a W for John Adams there. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm debating 50 to 60 degrees in mine. Oh, absolutely. And you know, if you have any questions or anything, I'd be happy to help out. So when you got fun money, spend it. Just jealous, but also impressed. Thank you very much, Wes. And you know, some people think it's a waste. I do not. Quite honestly, this is one of my cheaper hobbies. So I just bought the Hori Truck Sim bundle. Can't wait to get it in tomorrow and start some ATS. Yeah, that's a cool bundle. I like that. Lots of buttons for sure. Just playing around with Forza 923, ATS gonna feel it is, and having the truck wheel style definitely makes a difference. So yes, I saw that he said in 3 purge, and that's why I was like, damn. It was incredible, and he is incredibly generous, and I will make sure to pay that forward to other streamers. The game, it is American Truck Simulator. How much did the total setup cost? It was a hair over 50 grand, everything you see, including cameras, lights, speakers, audio system, PCs, streaming, gaming, all that. My setup's nothing like this. Oh, wait, not a waste if you enjoy it, considering it's your... Well, and that's just it. You know, I have race cars I've spent a lot of money on. I've got the house I spent a lot of money on. Drums I've spent a lot of money on. Computers, all kinds of stuff. So it is just what I enjoy, and it brings me joy, and you can't take it with you, so might as well. My setup's nothing like this. All I have is one monitor. Yeah, well, if you can get into triple monitors, I highly recommend it, but one monitor is okay, and if you can get into VR, ATS and VR is amazing, in my opinion. It's your money, not others' money, exactly. How much? It is in the title of the live stream, but it is a hair over 50 grand. I was adjusting to mine earlier and cracked my... Oh, damn. I did that, Drew. And I had to upgrade my TVs. I feel your pain, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Ouch. You ever wish you used a down payment for a big rig? No, because then I would be away from my family. I don't need to go on the road and earn anything. So no, I don't wish that. Nick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How much is the game? I don't know how much it is on Steam. I think altogether it might be a little around $100 with all the DLC and everything, but the base game is like maybe 20, 25 bucks. What's your opinion on head track? It's good. In my case, I just didn't do it because they want you to put it at the bottom of the monitor, and it would be obstructed by my wheel, so had to upgrade. Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Honeybeard, the newer ones are 144 hertz, and the older ones were 120 hertz, so you can't do NVIDIA Surround without matching the refresh rates. And I tried without upgrading all of them, but it didn't work, so I had to then upgrade all of them. So, hey, thank you for the follow. Whatever that symbol is it flying money? What do you do for a living? I don't do anything. I sold my business last year and stopped working. Nighter, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, Joel. I appreciate the kind words on that. Yeah, I did the best I could. Match the yeah, and that's just it. When you have them for a couple years or something, it's one of those things. Now the good part is, this is a hard welded frame for the TVs, and the new ones are the exact same outer casing as the old ones. So I lucked out on that one because otherwise I would have had to remake the entire upper portion. So what happens if you crash? Wyatt, I have a few clips on my profile of me unintentionally and even one intentionally crashing. It kind of hurts. Thank you for the follows. 2X, Jamal, Chad, triple dots. Thank you. Appreciate it. Was it a trucking business? No, confused. It was an online promotional products distribution company. Basically, we put logos on crap.
Turn right.
How'd you get the bevels and TV so small? These are actually bezel delete kits that I got off Amazon. So, but they are relatively small. The LG TVs have very small bezels. So, I did run it for a long time without them, but I wanted to get the bezel kit eventually, and I did. So yeah, no, it was not a trucking business. It was an IT business. I got my CDL just because after I sold my business, I was trying something new, and so I went and enrolled in a CDL class and got it, and did some heavy equipment operating for a while. So, but yeah, it does hurt when I crash. But not terribly, but it can. It can give me a headache. You have a vid, Joe? I don't yet. I will be. I get that question a lot, and I owe it to people. I will be doing that. I do have a post on xsimulator.net that kind of documents a lot of my journey, all the way back to my original motion rigs. So that's xsimulator.net, and it's in the DIY section. This game's coming to Xbox soon. It is, and I'm kind of excited because then that introduces it to a whole new group of people. So it's an awesome community. How's drifting on this? It is a lot of fun, actually. You got to kind of tune it out because otherwise you're just bouncing all over the place. But yeah, and I suck at drifting, so there's that. But do you have one stick to shift? Yes. This one is with the Eaton shifter on it with the splitter and range selector, so I can do 18 speeds with it. Are you using DRSim? No, I'm actually using SimHub, DOF Master. But yeah, confused. I do have a second AB9 that goes on my left side, so I can do hands on stick and stick, and also I can do stick shift on the left, so if I'm rocking like a right-hand drive car, I can be more accurate. But yeah, it's just a single stick for it. So just crash now, show us all. Ouch. Happy? How many gears you got going right now? It is an 18 speed, so I'm not really using the splitter because I don't have a heavy load. What game is it? It is, I almost said Microsoft Flight Sim. American Truck Simulator, ATS. John, I'm glad. You know, and I don't mind doing it, but after so many times, it does actually give me a headache. But you missed it. 2X, if you check out the videos on my profile, I actually made one of me hitting a wall at about 10 miles an hour, and I got smashed in the face by my microphone. So, you float the gears or double clutch? Drew, in the game you can't. I mean, technically you can float, but you don't feel the resistance. The shifter doesn't lock you out from until you sink the gears. So, so theoretically you can, but it just takes too much to kind of get it in there. I don't double clutch. I do on downshifting just out of habit, but I don't upshifting. I did when I was practicing to get my CDL, just so I'd have that muscle memory kind of thing. Do you have a flight sim? John, yeah, I do. I do Microsoft Flight Sim, and I do DCS, as well as Elite Dangerous for space flight. Weird looking flight sim. This is a Kenworth 747. How much was the setup? Tame the Beast. It is in the title of the live stream, but it was just a hair over 50 grand. Majority of the carriers now have automatic trucks anyways, but when I got my CDL, I made sure I didn't. Yeah, same. I specifically looked for schools that had manual trucks. And so yeah, I have no restrictions, which is kind of cool. Love DCS. What's your favorite? Favorite aircraft? I am partial to the A-10s. I am in Arizona, and the A-10s are based out of Tucson, and I love those damn things. Hey, Pepsi Fire, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Does Elite Dangerous support motion? Yes, it does. In SimHub, it is built in. Why didn't you buy a real truck instead, TK? I don't need to. if you want to, provide me with a reason to buy one, that is a better situation. I'd be happy to debate it. But hey, Brandon, thank you very much. Appreciate those. The awesomes. You make too much money. I don't think anyone can make too much money, but Ron, I made a decent living. So how big is the map? It's about 1/20th scale, and I have most of the U.S., some of Canada, some of Mexico, and all the way up to Nova Scotia on one end and Alaska on the other. So it's it would take you hours to drive across. So right on. I'm partial to the Huey. Oh, very cool. Yeah, the that's a classic for sure. Here, Doug. All right, Doug. Have a great stream. Got to go see you. Thank you very much, John. You were awesome. Thank you again for everything. Like I said, I will make sure to pay that forward to other streamers. Is it hard to get the 3 screens working for ATS? It's a little weird. I thought you had to do NVIDIA Surround, but you don't. I set the resolution in the config file, and I set it to windowed mode. So the game opens up just in a really small window mode, and then actually I use Resize Raccoon, and that spreads it across all the screens, so you don't have to worry about NVIDIA Surround. So it takes a little bit of tweaking in the config files, but yeah, it's not too bad. It is quite the experience. You can fit all the shopping in the back. All the shopping in the back. I'm not sure I understand. Is this a specific game? Amazing setup. Thank you very much. It is American Truck Simulator. How many RPMs do these rigs shift at? Usually you want to shift them, you know, anywhere after 1500 RPM. Reading chat, I know I can turn the game down a little bit, so I'm not just screaming in high RPM, so I apologize about that. But yeah, typically anywhere between 1500 and 2000 you want to shift. So what do you do? How much you make a year? Personal question, Ron. I make enough to cover my bills. I don't currently work, and I still make enough to cover my bills. So it's just a personal question. I don't need to be a target for people if they know how much money I make. So yeah. Awesome, John. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. How immersive does the setup feel? Well, Chris, it's about as immersive as you can get. I was in CDL class, and I came home, and I kept kind of tweaking it out so it would match the truck I was driving, which it wasn't a Kenworth. It was a Freightliner Cascadia, but it's about as real as you can get without actually driving the truck. So please tell me also racing. Yes, I do. I do racing, on-road, off-road, rally. I do flight, farming sim, truck sim, space sim.
And then exit right.
Jesse, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Almost. James, thank you for the follow. Pretty cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate the kind words. I have considered JBX and PNG. I have run that before. Oh, I'm not taking my exit here. But since the update, I have to shoot over $5 or €5 over for PNG, the update, and JBX was crashing for me. So Jackson, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How does a crash feel? TK, there are videos on my profile that have me crashing intentionally and unintentionally. It jolts you, but I make it so it doesn't hurt me, but it can if I didn't have the tuning done. So how much is it, Jeremiah? It is in the title of the live stream, but it's just a hair over 50 grand. Thank you for following. It's family. Welcome. Lots of vibrations if you hit a car. Yes. If you want, I can hit the truck in front of me. Ugh. So yeah. As the microphone smacks me in the face again. Not using surround better. Yes, in my opinion, because NVIDIA Surround, I feel, has not been touched by NVIDIA for over a decade. It is so buggy, and it's so temperamental and hard to keep going. And I cannot use it with my capture card. It just does not play nice. So, JR, thank you for the follow. Carlitos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Beatmaker, thank you for the follow. Does the seatbelt swivel? The seat swivel bother you? Not really. I mean, the whole purpose is the motion, and it's not a swivel. It's actually, you know, it's 6 degrees of freedom. So it swivels, it goes up and down, side to side, front to back, rolls, pitches, you name it. So it doesn't bother me. I wouldn't build it if it bothered me. So poor truck. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but Drew, that's, you know, people are like, hey, crash. So did you make it or buy it? I made it. I designed it in Fusion 360, bought the raw materials, and welded it together in my garage. Hey, Bad News Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. It's freaking awesome. Thank you very much, Beatmaker. Appreciate that. I'll have to look into how to hook it up without surround. Yeah, Lockman, I kind of went through it earlier, but go into your config.cfg, set your widescreen resolution in there. Do not set it to full screen. When you start the game, after the game starts, it'll be a small window, and you open up Resize Raccoon, set it up for triple 4K, and it'll automatically expand it, and voila, no NVIDIA surround. So, is the motion rig loud? It makes a little bit of noise. They're not, you know, like roller screws or anything. They're not even ground ball screws, so they're the cheaper ones. So it makes a little bit of noise with the ball bearings going through the things, but it's not too bad. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What happens if you do crash? The rig shakes and bangs me up and everything else. Not too much, but it's uncomfortable. I don't like to crash. Have you ever been a truck driver before, or just the games? I do have my CDL, and I have driven a truck professionally for about a week total. Then I got injured and had to go on recovery, and I just never went back to work. Brotherson saying, yeah, it is over the top, admittedly, but I love it. So, more than 50K? No, I totaled it up because that's a question I get a lot. So, and I didn't really like to total it up, but I had to, just so I could give people an answer. And it just was a hair over 50K. With most recently getting a nice camera setup. So, hey Andy, welcome in. Lockman9, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do it. When is F-35 simulator coming? I mean, I can do. I think you can get an F-35 in Microsoft Flight Sim. I will be streaming other games. Kind of once I work out the bugs, like all the lights integration and everything. We just got that working over there on that platform. So I'm just trying to. Hey, Edward, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do it, lady. Do it. How much was the setup, Carlos? It is in the title of the live stream, but it is a hair over 50 grand. DC has an F-22 mod. Oh, okay. I actually haven't. I haven't fired up DCS, admittedly, in quite a while. So, but I do have it. It's in my Steam library, and it does do motion. Yeah, Carlos, it is a, all right, y'all want this? Oh, nope. Let's see if I can hit the, nope, he's running from me. Psychosis, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Just here to hate, to be honest. You know, I welcome it all. I'm not afraid of a healthy debate. Oh, whoa. Okay, and the car went flying. Did it land yet? Nope. There it goes. J Ray, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. 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 Looks like we just crashed. Give me a second. Yep, we crashed. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Just have to reboot. Yeah, so it looks like the live stream's going. I don't have access to my chat because it was on my window that crashed. So apparently that bump was a little harder than I thought. So, but as soon as it comes up, I'll get the chat fired up, and I'll be able to respond to you guys. But I can't see anything you guys are saying. So, and it looks like we have an ad break over on the purple platform, anyways. So, according to the lights. So, all right. All right, need to get the chat fired up here. All right, so we got some of it, and let's get the double T platform going. Give me a second. Hit the overlay. All right, looks like we got 60 people over on the one platform. Welcome in. Sorry, we just had a crash, literally and figuratively. Let's go always on top. All right, so it looks like we're back in business. Are you guys still hearing me? D. Anderson, thank you very much for the follow. Awesome. Sorry about the crash. That was a bummer. American Truck Simulator. Redhead Barbie, thank you very much. Psychosis, thank you. Yeah, thankfully with the streaming PC. Okay, so anyone that was wondering about the windowed things, so you see how my game kind of launches as a small screen, and then if I go in and I go to my resize raccoon, you'll see suddenly now it's big, and now it fills my triple screens. So no NVIDIA surround needed. Hey, D. Anderson, thank you very much. Appreciate the rose. And more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, I may not be crashing again in the game because I don't know if that had anything to do with my my computer crashing. It shouldn't because it doesn't reside on the rig. But also, I think you might see my cats crawling around the motion platform. So, yep, Honeybeard. Whoop whoop. Did you have to input the resolution on the Multimon config file? No, but I did have to set the angles and the offsets and everything. If you want, hop into my Discord, and when I'm done tonight, I will put my Multimon config as well as my config file in there for you. Give you kind of a baseline. So I think the car that you hit fell through the map and caused the crash. You know, actually, I don't think you're wrong in that, because that was a hell of a punt. That was a good three-pointer with that car. Awesome. Thank you, Drew. I will do that after we're done tonight. So, Don, what's that? What, the motion rig? How much is ATS? Are you? I'm not over the. Let me check here. Hold on. Let's see. American Truck Simulator. It is $19.99 on Steam currently for the base. There are DLCs and everything, and I'm not aware of what all of the DLCs are. But yeah, Don, if you're asking what this is a 6 Degree of Freedom motion platform. Yeah, we are streaming American Truck Simulator. Does it have a Tesla Semi? There is a modded truck for Tesla Semi, and I have tried it.
Let's go.
It is not great, but yes, you can. Parking brake engaged. You know offhand how big the footprint of your rig is. Yes, I built it and designed it so that it would fit within an 8x10 area. It's 10 feet wide, 8 feet deep. But I would say from end to end width-wise, we're probably sitting at about a foot off of each wall. So, you know, what is that, 8 feet? Or so, yeah, 8 feet. And I'm sorry, I didn't shift. Okay, let me, all DLC is like 2/3. Yeah, it depends. I'd recommend trying to find a Steam sale when you do all the DLC stuff, because it does get expensive. I just bought all the ETS2 DLC, and I think it was like $170 after all said and done. You know, yeah, it'll be a sale next week for thanks. Come on. Appreciate it. I got a Logic G29 pedals. Just have to set it up in a minute. Very cool. Weston, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You should get a CB radio. Yeah, I do have the CB radio add-on for this box, but I currently don't do convoys. I will probably once I get kind of the streaming thing figured out. I'm new at streaming. I've only been streaming just shy of 2 weeks now, so I'm trying to work out all the bugs. I wrote all the software that that when there's hidden commands in the chat that can make the rig dance around. Molly, thank you for the follow. And also when people follow, like Molly, my lights go, and I wrote all the software for that. So, and yes, over on the Purple platform, they are using those commands right now. Fruit and Fibro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And holy crap, I was rolling out my 7th gear. Ultimate Edition is $94 on Steam for ATS. Oh, okay, so yeah, $94 for the Ultimate Edition on Steam. Have I ever driven a semi before? I do have my CDL in real life. I've driven a real truck for a total out of school for a total about 2 weeks. Actually, no, about a week, in 2 different jobs. And unfortunately, I got injured. Had to go get hernia surgery, and I just decided to stop working at that point. Not even being smart, but is this how people sit in big rigs? No, Molly. I do have another motion rig that is more upright. I built this mainly for racing, so it's more of an F1 style. But I love ATS, so I make it so I can also play ATS on it. But yeah, it's not inaccurate. That will be my next design, where it'll actually adjust the. Hey Brax, thank you for the follow. C Patterson, thank you for the follow. Where it'll actually adjust the seating position as well as the foot pedals and everything else. So, but it's a hard design to come up with.
Continue straight.
Sorry if I'm missing, chat's kind of popping off, so I apologize if I'm missing anything. Patrick Huffman, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm using a multi-chat through Social Stream Ninja, and it does drop messages sometimes, but also when chat's popping off, the chats go jamming off my screen, so I apologize. Corey, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. How similar to real life? Well, self-paid Joey, when I was getting my CDL, I came home and after driving a real truck, I kind of tweaked the system and all the settings and all that to try to be as close as possible. It's not, you know, I mean, driving a real truck is scary as hell at first, but it's about as close as you can get, so, yeah. How much does the motion rigs cost? Well, it depends on it. Mine, just the motion rig itself was about $11,000. Yes, Heyro. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Mine was $11,000 for the motion rig. But the rule of thumb I like to tell people is think of about $1,000 per degree of freedom that you want. So if you want a 3 degree of freedom, you know, like a 4-poster, they're about $2,500.
Keep to the right.
Mine's an extreme example, so don't let it dissuade you from getting motion. Thank you, Psychosis. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate everything. Do you drive for a living as well? Fanny, I do not. I do have my CDL, but I do not currently work. Do you make any money from streaming live on the Double T? And I'm not going to say the platform because I don't want to make the purple platform mad or the red platform mad. So, not a lot. Except for last night's, well, and actually today, somebody today was extremely generous, which I will be paying forward to other streamers here later on tonight. And yesterday people were very generous, but previous to that, my highest earning stream on 7 hours was 86 cents. So I don't have I'm getting a lot of followers, but I'm new at streaming, so I don't have a lot of followers or anything, but I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Reception's been pretty good, so but I'm not doing it for money. I'm kind of doing it because I love playing video games, and I get a lot of questions about the rig, and I suck at doing. Holy cow, Black Ghost, thank you very much. I appreciate the 300 bits. That's awesome. You demand. Yeah, so I play the game a lot, so I might as well throw up a camera. And I also just kind of make the rig dance around and the lights go and all that. That's just because I was a software developer for years and decided to flex my nerd muscles. So yeah, but no, it's I don't make a lot of money, and if I do my best to pay it forward to other streamers. So Black Ghost, thank you very much. I will be doing the same thing over on that platform. Are you able to play racing games on that sim? Yes, I can play anything. I can play flight sim, racing sim, on-road, off-road, trucking sim, farming sim, space sims, roller coaster sims, bus simulators, train simulators. I can even play GTA 5, and the game is so buggy with motion, it'll actually do motion running around on foot. So it's kind of funny playing GTA 5, but train simulator is great. I have not tried it yet, but you know, I kind of thought American Truck Simulator was weird. But I ended up playing it, and I love it. It's such a chill game. It's so much fun, really. So, but yeah, I can play all of them, and I do. It's just that while I'm getting used to this whole thing about streaming and all that, I'm just trying to do a little bit of a chill game so I can pay attention to chat, answer questions, and do all that stuff. Because I'm trying to get my Discord set up, and I'm going to get frequently asked questions and all that stuff. So, it's a process, but. Yeah, we'll be doing more streaming of flight and racing sims and space sims and all that. So, and I may even try train simulator, Stefan. Yeah. Can I play Simulator? If it has motion, I'm down. How much does it cost to set up? Logie Bear. It is in the title of the live stream, but it's just a hair over 50 grand. Is what you see here. So, will this helps me learn to drive? Redhead, it can. It helped me kind of get my fear out learning how to drive big rigs. Put a VR helmet on, or VR headset, and not a helmet, VR headset, and I just got used to backing trailers and everything. You wouldn't know it by the craziness of my backing a trailer, but yeah, it did help me, and I aced my CDL exam. All my maneuvers, the pre-trip check, and the driving exam. So, Need for Speed Heat. We sick on? Yes, it would be. And I don't think that has. And the game is relaxing. Yes, 50 grand. But yeah.
To the left.
I'm sorry, chat's popping off. How much does steering wheel cost? I think it's like $300 from Moza. I can bypass the station. Okay. Hey, NTG Nate, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Marca. Lock-in, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that over there. Trying to get to all the messages here. Bro's driving out of the road. Yes, because I'm trying to keep up with chat. It is popping right now. Holy crap. Odat Skis, KDB, Logie Bear, thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Had a hella load for today and tonight. In real life or in the game? Oh yeah, you just got the game. That's right, because you got it on Friday. Very cool. You enjoying it? I'm scared if you have your CDL. Yes, in real life, I'm not trying to read chat at the same time. So yeah, but I have a perfect driving record. It's blemish free. How much is a beginner rig without motion? Oh gosh, that really depends. You could probably get something for less than $1,000 with something like, you know, not a direct drive wheel, but, and then like you can put together a wooden rig if you wanted to, and just mount the wheel to that. So I've seen people do all kinds of DIY stuff. Depends on how creative you are, but yeah. Stefan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. You got a sponsor for that setup? Say Tez, no, I do not. I don't have any sponsors, and I am not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to share the love about motion platforms, and because I get a lot of questions about it, and people just keep asking me. So, and I suck at making videos, so I figured since I play the games anyways, I set up a camera and fired up. I've been live streaming for about 2 weeks now, so. And I've answered a lot of damn questions, man. I didn't realize people would have this many questions, but yeah. So, hey, and we got 69 followers on. Yeah. Love it so much. Awesome, Stare. I'm glad you enjoy it. Like I said, once you play it, you get it. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Uncle Bernard and Breland, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that. Uh-oh, the wife's making it twerk. Thank you, Saytez. Appreciate that. Appreciate the roses. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you. Guess who's back? Welcome home, my dear. Love you lots. Can't wait to see you. Santa. Santa, I mean, she can sit in my lap, but yeah. Hey, Chris, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Could this rig be used for a flight? Yes, it can be. It can do flight, racing, space, roller coasters, farming, trucking, everything. You name it. How far does it tilt? Plus minus 30 degrees in pitch and roll and yaw, and a hair over 2 feet in the lateral movements of sway, surge, and heave. Currently with Truck Sim, I'm set at 20 degrees and 300 millimeters of the lateral movement. So. Unlock Arizona and Nevada. Oh, yeah, I mean, did you unlock Arizona and Nevada? Is that what you're saying, or are you telling me to unlock it? Not quite sure there. Was thinking shady, but Santa, oh, okay. Yep. For ATS. Okay, very cool. Yeah, if you unlocked it, that's awesome. If you get all the map mods, you can do the, you can do the coast to coast mods. You can do the Reforma and get Mexico. You can do pro mods and get Canada, and even all the way up to Alaska. So, and I'm gonna throw you a curveball, Stare. There's Euro Truck Simulator 2 as well, so you can go drive and truck all over Europe. It is a fun game as well. What's that motion setup called? It is a 6 Degree of Freedom Stewart platform. That is the official name of it. And we've got a little heave motion going on there. Thank you, STM. Appreciate that. Hey, Josh. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, gosh. We got some folks on the purple platform making the rig play. Please pull in. All right. Hopefully I won't miss it this time. Minty on 244 hertz. I like that name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Your rotating pedal platform's awesome. Yes, I did. Necessity is the mother of all invention. I was tired of having to switch it out whenever I wanted to switch games, so I came up with that rotating pedal platform. So I pulled 2 pins, rotated, put the pins back in, plug the USB in, and we're good. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. Which cats are down there with you? It was either Nima or Pepper. I'm not 100% sure. It went scurrying away as soon as the motion platform crashed. Do you have a nickname for your rig? I do not. I usually call it some expletive. So, Real NDM, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The furry ones. No, the The ones that are down here are the naked cats, the hairless ones. The furry one, she's not quite as social, so. Yeah, the other three have, they are waxed. Hey, Brandon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. Did you build the actuators from scratch or source them? The actuators themselves I did buy from PT Actuator, based out of China. But since then, he has almost tripled the price of them. And that's the funny part is he basically told me, because I got into an argument with him because I didn't agree with it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to recommend your actuators if you keep raising the price. And he's like, you don't understand what it takes to build them. So I went out and I bought an entire CNC machining center, Haas VF2 YT, put it in my garage, put in a 3-phase converter from Phase Perfect, and tore an actuator down and reverse engineered it, and basically showed him that I could build one on my own. So yeah, I told him, so basically I just proved that he was being greedy, so. Why don't you ride a real one? Well, Mari, or Mary, I'm not sure which one, sorry if I mispronounce. I don't need to work, so there's no point in going on the road and getting away from my family. I actually enjoy them, and I think, not 100% sure, I think they enjoy me. Yeah, Joe, I am that crazy, 100%, I'm not lying. If you go on my Instagram, you'll actually see pictures with my garage open, and you'll see the Haas machining center. I also got a lathe, Bridgeport mill, all the stuff I need. So, where are you headed? That's a good question. So we are going from Clovis, New Mexico to Jackpot, Nevada, hauling air conditioning units. Does it feel real? Well, JJ Doro, as real as it can get. I mean, it tricks your brain enough. Yeah, absolutely. This is American Truck Simulator. I do have Euro Truck Simulator, but this is American Truck Simulator.
Keep to the right.
You got a Baz?
Right.
I don't know what that I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, Michael.
Exit.
All right, sorry people. Good luck, everybody. So when can I place my order with you? Yeah. Hey, Joe, if you're ever in Arizona, I'd be happy to help you build one. And I thought I was petty. Yeah, Honeybeard, between Chelsea and myself, the level of pettiness, it's staggering. Not gonna lie. It's not something I'm super proud of, but yeah. Have you rid in a real truck? Santiago, I have my CEL, and I do know how to drive a real truck. It may not seem like it, but I'm chatting and driving. So what's your income source? My income source is from my investments that I invested after I sold my business. You gotta, okay, so you're saying it's a typo MC as in motorcycle? Are the roads in this game exactly like real life? No, they are not. It's a very, very, very loose representation. Hey, Taylor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Brian, appreciate the kind words. Short-staffed men drive long-staffed trucks. Nice. You as well, not 3M. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. The Entitled Gentleman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh no, yes, I do have. It's a Haas VF2 with the extended Y travel. So I've got that 20 inches on the Y travel. That's all I could fit in the garage width-wise. So, Long Way Edwards, thank you very much for the follow. I'm Talk, thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. How long does it take to complete a delivery? It depends on how long it is, but the game is 1/20th scale, so you're looking at you know, if a 2,000 mile trek is the equivalent of driving in 100 miles, so a little over an hour. So not too bad. Every man dreams of having a machining center in their garage. Yeah, well, and that's just it. I've wanted one for years, and it finally got to the point where I could afford one. And, you know, Xiao over at PT Actuator pissed me off, and I'm out of fuel. Oh my gosh, I'm out of fuel. Damn it. I'm speeding, yes. I would not doubt that. Out of fuel. I know. It's hard to... Hey, you think we can make it to the... Come on. All right. We're gonna off-road here. I might crash, just FYI.
Okay, we'll try a different route.
Sorry, people. Sorry. Oh, no! Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Just coasting in, out of fuel, trying to get gas here. All right, don't fall short. Don't fall short. Don't fall short. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. Angel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's so sick with the bumps. Yeah, and that's just it. I was kind of scared going off-road like that because sometimes you hit an invisible wall, and that hurts. That was a very close one, Michael. And thank you, Honeybeard. Appreciate the yaw on that one. Trying to throw me off even when I'm disadvantaged with being out of fuel. I get it. What kind of things you do on it? Michael, I can't read quite what the rest of that was. What kind of things you do on it? So I'm assuming you're talking about the machining center. Basically, just if I need parts made, I've made parts for my cars. I've made parts for just for fun. I've made parts for my 3D printers. Nicholas Flory, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was beyond running on fumes. I was not running. I was rolling on fumes. Would have worked had I not typed on my other screen. Might have to pre-trip check again. That was crazy. Yeah, no kidding. I probably would have some bent components on that one. Hey, Luke, thank you for the follow. Yeah, just general purpose stuff. I don't do it for work or anything. It literally was just to prove a point. But I've also always wanted one. So I had built a 4x8 router before. Oh, I can't get out over there. Okay, I guess we're not going that way. Luke, thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, I think I already said Luke. Thanks for. I'm sorry. I'm just getting the chat goes a little weird. Sorry. Chelsea, you down here? Oh, okay. Sounded like she was. I think she might have gone back upstairs. So I think what do we got? 175 miles left. I think this might be the last run for now. I want to go spend some time with the wife, and I might be on later if I can't sleep. But we've still got 175 miles left. So, what kind of business did you own? It was I co-owned an online promotional products business, and apparently nobody needed that no parking sign. I went the wrong way. Thank you, K. Smith. Appreciate that. Nima danced in front of your wide... Wow. Wow, what a dick. Thank you. So you know what we're going to do? Just for fun. Ow. Ow. Okay, oops. How did you learn how to weld? Just taught myself. Lots of practice. I'm not good at welding. I did just recently get a laser welder, and I'm still trying to work out the kinks in that, but I did laser weld some of the aluminum on this setup. And that's so much easier once you kind of get the hang of it. So, but yeah, I can do TIG welding, MIG welding, stick. Bro crashed coming out of the lot. Yes, I did. Hey, K. Smith, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Fake AI streamer? I am not fake. Name of something you would like me to do within reason that won't get me thrown off the platform, and I'd be happy to do it.
Continue straight.
Mighty Mizuki, thank you for the follow. Flash de pee-pee. That's from the wife. I will do that to you later. See, she's fun. Lock up the brakes. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off analog brakes. I'm actually, if you legitimately think I'm AI, I'm flattered. Let's see. Blind spot sensor. I don't want that anyways. Analog braking system. There we go. Let's turn that off. Can't see your face. I look like Phil Collins. Well, it's funny because my band plays that song. But yeah, I'm the drummer. I have the pleasure of actually playing that that drum beat for the gram. Yeah. Okay, so see if we can lock them up here. Well, no, apparently I can't lock them up. Why can't I lock them up? Let me turn down the braking intensity. What else do you stream on? I stream on the purple platform and the red platform. I saw the plugs down. Okay. Okay, so you believe me that I'm not AI? Okay, well, awesome. Your mom. Thank you for the follow, Dean. Oh, my wife's throwing some doozies out in chat. She is awesome. But yeah, I stream on 3 platforms currently. I might add a 4th. It all kind of depends. I'm just trying to add things as we go along. So let's see, analog brakes, and then let's turn. Yeah, see, my braking intensity is at 75%. Let's run it down to maybe 65. Might be a little more real. Actually, let's do 50. No, 60. We'll do 60. Garden friendly. Yeah, I mean, we are. No brakes mode? Yeah. Let me see if I can actually lock them up here. No, I can't seem to lock them up, but sorry. I'm gardening right now. Yeah, see, my wife's gardening right now. So, yeah. You're very welcome. Sorry I couldn't make it happen. I promise I'm not AI. Thank you, Duval, for the follow. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Welcome. And I'm assuming you mean the plugs down there, and those are the 6 220-volt outlets that I wired for this rig. It was unnecessary, but I wasn't quite sure when I first started getting into it, and I just never uninstalled them. So you could actually run this entire thing off a single 220-volt 20-amp circuit. So because 220 times 20 amps, that's about 4,400 watts, and the maximum that this could possibly draw is 4,500 watts. So, and I've never even come close to that. So, I'm not AI is something AI would say. Yeah, smart ass. Well, but Chelsea, that's a first. I don't think anyone's called me AI before. So, hey, Coach Felipe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. And just a warning, for folks coming in, running down on 137 miles right now, and I'm going to be getting off stream for a little bit. I was kind of doing this for testing. I just changed the program. I wrote the program that does all the integration with the lights and the motion platform and everything, and I wanted to make sure it worked so I could recognize when people followed, because last night I didn't, and I had like 500 followers last night. So thankful for it, but I want to make sure that I can show the appreciation. So, and I might be on later. Shoot me a follow, and if you want, head over to the purple platform, shoot a follow, and you can do a little bit more. You can actually command the rig to do some dances and stuff over there. So, Unsold. I like that name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I really hope they come out with like a, you know, the AI glasses, so, or the kind of the meta glasses where they have that screen in it, because I think it'd be absolutely badass if I could just put my chat there so I could actually see the road. Hey Akram, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Hello R6 Leon, welcome over on the red platform. And Jackson Reeves, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Man, I've cussed that. Same.
Turn right.
What's this setup called? Dot. Well, the platform, it's called a 6 Degree of Freedom Stewart Platform Motion Simulator. STEWART. If you want to Google it and look it up, you'll notice that it's the same design that's used in like theme park rides at like Disneyland and Universal Studios, as well as professional flight sim companies. That's what they have, and even movie studios use them for motion simulation. Oh, and I just hit somebody. Sorry. Dat boy, thank you very much. I appreciate it as I smack somebody head on. Low key care to donate. Donate what? I do donate to charity, but yep, we got police going on here. Donate money? To whom would I be donating money?
Left, and then go straight.
I'm so glad my police lights work. I vote we name the platform Bob. Can the little one be called Neil? So that way we've got Neil and Bob. You know. Oh, this is cool. What are you sitting in? What's that called? I did this just for Heart Me. Thank you for the question. This is called a motion simulator platform. 6 Degrees of Freedom. Goes up, down, side, side, front, back, rolls, pitches, and yaws. So it's all 6 degrees of freedom, and it'll move around, and it basically simulates motion. So like I'm going over, and you can kind of see I'm bouncing as I go over the railroad tracks there. So I thought it was Bob. Can't change its name. Well, I mean, this one can be called Bob Honeybeard, but I think the one that Chelsea's on needs to be called Neil. What's the game called? R6 Leon. It is called American Truck Simulator. Oh, thank you very much. I think it's very cool too. I'm very partial to it. It is a lot of fun. Okay, that's the deal, Chelsea. I'm down for that. Name the other one Kevin, and then they name it after the minions. That's funny. Bob and Neil for life. Yep. Then you need another one named Stuart. Do they do multiplayer? Yes. You can do convoys. Hey, Dad Boy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You can do, with a config file change, you can actually get up to 128 people in a server doing convoys. So, how much do you sell your 50% of the company for? A lot. Enough to make it so I don't have to work. That's a little bit of a personal question. I can tell you it was more than $1 million and less than 10 million. You're getting it now? Well, R6 Leon, I've actually turned a few people onto this game, and most of them have come back and said they love it. So it is an extremely chill game. And yeah. Oh, there's Chelsea doing a yaw on again. Yeah, Gainsey, and then prior to selling the business, I made millions while I was running the business. So I'm very fortunate. I worked my ass off for a lot of years, and thankfully it paid off for sure. Very thankful for that. The setup that you have by driving the big rig looks very expensive. Stephen Ellis, yes, it is. Or Stefan, I'm sorry, I apologize. Some people have either one. So it is. It can be. Everything you see here is kind of an extreme example, but in this situation, everything you see from cameras to PCs to lights to audio system to the motion rig and all the peripherals and all that stuff, we're sitting just a hair over 50 grand. So I'm starting a business now. Nice. Oh, damn, those are bright. Chelsea, damn it. Man, that is wickedly bright. Yeah, it is a dream, especially considering I grew up, you know, in a single white trailer and had to butcher our own food at one point. Yeah, I'm very thankful for where I'm at. So, but again, it's all based on hard work. I was not handed anything. So, and yeah, the yellow and the police lights at the same time was a little weird. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's a bright blue. I guess it said, yeah, cool. Yeah, now we got a disco scene going on. Here we go. For anyone wondering, over on the purple platform, they're actually controlling the rig and the lights from chat. And I actually have that on the platform a lot of you guys are on. Welcome, stranger. Nice to see you again.
Continue straight.
I've kind of hid the commands, though, so... It is American Truck Simulator, yes. What kind of business was it? It was an online promotional products distribution company. So basically, we put logos on crap, and we sold it. Definitely not concrete. Ambulance. Yeah, exactly. I like the rainbow one. That's fun. And see, this is kind of where, you know, working hard and all that, I learned how to write code across multiple languages, and I wrote all the software that drives all the lights and the motion rig dancing around and everything. So, Stranger, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Stranger, we actually got it working to where the rig was dancing and doing all the overlays and everything, but over on that platform, people just kept unfollowing and refollowing and unfollowing and refollowing, so it just was dancing like nonstop, so I had to take it off, and I have to figure out a little better way to help meter that. So.
Turn right.
Yes, MD, $50,000. That's what you, okay, so yeah. And see, that's just it. But, you know, at some point yesterday, we had over 200 people watching, and I kind of realized that would have been basically nonstop, that the thing is just dancing around and bouncing and doing all this stuff, and people can't hear me talk because it's just singing and playing the song, and no way you're reading chat and staying safe, man. No, I'm not staying safe, Landon. No, not even close. I've upset a lot of families. How much would the dash and wheel cost? If you're talking about the button box, it's $300. The wheel, I think, is about $300 for the TSW, which is, you know, that's just this part, and then the wheel base. It's an R21, so it's kind of excessive, but I think they're around $800. But you can get, you know, an R5, an R3, or hell, even a Logitech G29 you could play this game. So, but everything else is just in the game, so you can actually see it. It's, oh god, that makes me dizzy. And yes, I am working on having that as a function, Honeybeard, to make me dizzy with the game mouse moving around. So, you're doing a dance hour stream when you hit a mouse. There's two things you don't want to see me do or hear me do, and that's dance and sing. There's a reason why I play the drums. I don't know how you wrote it, but you need to program memory with their username. Yes, and that actually is kind of what I'm doing. It's just that I wanted to get on tonight. But yeah, I've already started that process. Damn, it's currently not available. Yeah, over on that platform, for some reason, I'm allotted 100,000 credits, and I blow through them really quick. So I'm working on trying to figure out why. But yeah. Hey, Notice Me's, thank you for following. Appreciate it. You meant the... Hey, oh gosh, what is that? COTW, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Suggestion, name rig Bob officially. Okay. Wow. Hey, MDH, thank you for the follow over on that platform. The rig's doing a dance for you.
Keep to the right.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. So what's with that shifter? Does it go all the way to? Yes. I can show you. All right. So we are in low, 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 high, one low, one high, two low, two high, three low, three high, four low, four high. Dylan, thanks for the follow. 5 low, 5 high, 6 low, 6 high. I am not double clutching. 7 low, 7 high, but I can if you want me to. And 8 low, and 8 high. So yes, we can do all 18 gears. $19 hammy, I'm right there with you, but you can't deny the exposure side of things. So I'm just trying to work through it. So, but I'll tell you what, over there, I very much appreciate you guys, and that's where my heart lies for sure. So, do you have to use a clutch or no? Just like you do have to use a clutch, at least the setting that I have. Because if I don't use the clutch and I go out of gear, I can't get it back in gear. I have to push the clutch in, and then it goes into gear. So. Euro Truck Sim is out on Xbox in 2026. Yes. It'll be out on platforms, so there's going to be a pretty big influx into the game. Wow, Chelsea, that kind of made me a little queasy. Thank you. I think restricting them will bring them here if they have an attention span more than a goldfish. Yeah. That's why I'm going to give them functions, Honeybeard. I just have to meter it. So. Or put it behind a paywall or something. But you know what I did get out of it is now I'm notified when people follow over there, and so at least I can thank them for following, because I felt terrible that I've had over 1,000 follows while I've been streaming, and I didn't say thank you to any of them. So I did send messages to a lot of people, especially if they sent diamond thank yous and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I felt terrible about it, so I needed to at least address that just so that I wasn't a jerk. Sharon's JV. It is crazy or insane, depending on how you want to put it. But yeah, that's the fun of it. Been playing ATS2 on and off for a while. Would you say this game or that had more? Chair, that's a tough one. I've played both, and
turn right.
Both have their pluses and minuses. But with map mods and everything,
right.
And they're reworking the UK, so. And they just reworked California on ATS, so they're both pretty damn fun. So. Elias, thank you for coming in. Unfortunately, I'm not bilingual. I apologize.
Up ahead. Turn right.
I think that was hello from Chile. Hello. How much was the setup, Sharon? That is hair over 50 grand. Was you not at 600 followers 2 days ago? Yes, I gained, I think 450 last night and 500 the night prior. So things are kind of popping off. It's kind of crazy, which is why I felt terrible about not expressing Are you UK? No, I am not. I am in Phoenix, Arizona, in the U.S. Sharon, I appreciate that vote of confidence. That boggles my mind. I didn't realize that even 1,000 people or even 10 people would be interested. So I'm extremely thankful. I love that you guys come in here and chat it up and everything. It's awesome. So I'm super, super grateful, and I want to make sure that I express that gratitude, which is why I'm trying to address it over there as well. So how long have you had the setup? Finn, I just finished this version of the motion rig in August, but I've been building them since 2017. How long you been driving trucks? Jesse, I got my CDL about a year ago, and I drove professionally for about a week, and then I stopped working. He'll be getting that ROI. You know, if I do, you know, and I've had some people yesterday and today be extremely generous. And what I do is I go on to other streamers and I pay it forward to them. So I'm in a fortunate financial situation. So anything that comes along, I do my best to try to pay it forward. Eli, how realistic is it? As real as it can get without actually getting in a truck. So Elite Player, thank you for the follow. 7, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And yes, Stranger, you are absolutely correct. So, you know, prior to the couple people being extremely generous, I made 86 cents. And then the next night I made 42. So it's not a lot. I know some people, you know, I don't think something like this is you know, millions worthy kind of thing. So, Honeybeard, awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. I get a break financially and get a new one soon. If not, I'll just keep grinding away at work and saving those pennies. That's exactly how it works. Hard work. Can your truck break down? It can, but I have damage turned off because reading chat and driving a truck at the same time results in a lot of rollovers and hitting walls and cars and everything else, which you'll, if you go look at the clips on my profile, you'll see, and it gives me a headache afterwards. So yeah, it's one of those things. All right. And after I park, I will be happy to answer questions if anyone has them, but we will be signing off afterwards, just so that I can go spend some time with my wonderful wife. I watch a lot of streamers and their setups are great, but this isn't. Well, thank you very much, Sharon. I appreciate that. That's awesome. And is it Sharon SJV or Sharon's JV? Just so I'm not saying your name wrong, but I appreciate those kind words. That's awesome. I don't have a full-blown setup video yet. I just have been streaming for just shy of 2 weeks now, so that is a very, very common question, so I will be doing it justice with producing a video. But mind you, I suck at making videos, which is why I'm streaming. I'm not a creative person, so I'll do my best, but I have to kind of write it all down so I don't forget anything. But I will be doing it. If you want to, head over to xsimulator.net, and in the DIY section, I do have a post where it kind of chronicles a bunch of photos and everything while I've designed and built and come up with different things and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I will be, and it'll be up on the red platform. Hey, Camo, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. I'm just signing off. I'm going to be answering some questions for a little bit, but I'm going to be signing off here so I can go spend time with the wife. I might be on a little bit later, but I appreciate you stopping by. Sharon SJV, mahalo. Ah, nice. From Hawaii. Welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate the, just to make sure, because people call me like niche or niche, and it's actually just niche, like a fish. So I try to, I try not to be hypocritical and pronounce other people's names wrong. What inspired you to set this up? Have you ever been to Disneyland and been on the ride of Star Tours? Or have you been on any of the like amusement park rides where you've got a screen and it's a motion ride? Because I went on the Star Tours ride and I loved it. and so then I wanted to figure out how it worked. So I just read up on it. So I have a ton of unseen. I'm very sorry to hear that. So yeah, so it basically was just inspired from motion rides at like amusement parks and everything, or parks, not parts. And come to find out, the movie industry uses them to, if they can actually put a car on one and, put a green screen or blue screen around, and they can make the car go around, and, so they're not actually driving off cliffs and all that kind of stuff. But Double R, welcome in. How's it going? Sorry I had to bail on you last night. I finally started getting tired. And then I got up today, and I actually got chat working on the platform over there. If you want, Double R, do !twerk, and we'll see if it works. On a 1 to 10 wrench difficulty scale, how would you rate building a 6 DOF system? Now, it's probably like a 2 or 3, because I've kind of... Oh, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. I will reciprocate a follow as soon as I get on my desktop PC. I actually wrote a program that did the reverse kinematics equations. We're getting kind of nerdy, but sorry about that. Thank you very much, Sharon. I appreciate the popular vote. 2 of them, mind you. So I did all that so I could get my mind wrapped around. And basically, Joe, what reverse kinematics is you say, I want the platform to be up here. What do I have to move all these to get it up there? Because kinematics is saying, hey, I'm going to plug this into the actuators, and it ends up here. So reverse kinematics is just the other way around. So having to do that and position it in 3D space, I kind of got my mind wrapped around it, and then I realized it's really not that difficult. I just took as much space as I had. I designed an upper platform and a lower platform. I put it into a program called FlyPT Mover. It's free. And it'll tell you what its range of movement is, and then you can kind of tweak it around and everything. So what I did was I started off with the base, basically as big as I could get, and I kind of kept it within a foot of the walls, so that way I wouldn't hit the walls. But then I made an arbitrary upper platform, and I tested it in that program to see how it would move and the range of motion and all that stuff. So once I did that, I just kind of tweaked the design and came up with something that I could fit and I could sit in, I could build. Wouldn't, if I go up, because it's kind of neat, because if you take and go all the way to the top, I can actually knock on the ceiling. And that's an 8-foot ceiling. So then, if I take it and go all the way down, my feet are almost touching the ground now, and I can just get out very easily. So ingress, egress is super easy. So it's got huge range of motion, and it's kind of designed to fit within that. So, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I made it a lot more complicated than it needed to be, and I stressed over it for so long. But it really comes down to, you could just throw one together and it'll work, because all you do is you take the measurements of things like between the actuator points and everything, you put them in the software, and the software does it all for you. So it took me almost a year to invest in a rig, mic, and deck to get proper sound. Okay. I got a Mac desktops to stream and found out the hard way. It does not like iOS. Interesting. I don't anything, admittedly, so I don't quite feel your pain there, but I get that it's difficult because it's not as popular. Hey, your 7633, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The lights are going off for you. Is this pre-recorded? It is not. I'm just at the end of my run, and I'm just answering some questions. So, Built, if you have questions. Built like an onion. I just realized what your name was, so that's funny. I like. I'm assuming that means you have many layers. I don't know. I wish I would have got a gaming PC. I had no idea. Well, Sharon, a Mac in the whole Apple ecosystem is technically easier. Technically. But you're limited compared to a PC environment. And same with like a Linux environment. So, yeah. Windows would definitely be recommended. But you can actually run Windows on a Mac. I don't know. The red lights are an ad break over on the purple platform. So those of you getting an ad, I'm very sorry. It's the lowest ad that I can do. But yeah, you can actually run Windows on a Mac. So you may want to look into that. And that might actually solve your gaming issues. So I went out and I bought a Mac just so that because I wanted to learn about them, and it is a much easier thing to run, but you're limited in what you can run on Mac OS. So, but yeah, you can run Windows on Mac. So, it might get a little complicated. So I don't know what your technical abilities are, but in my prior military, well, Sharon, I did go into the Navy. And I was thrown out of boot camp because they found out I was an albino. Thank you very much, Veilkeeper. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Or is it? It's morning over there, isn't it? I think so. But yeah, I got thrown out of the Navy boot camp because I'm an albino. True story. But yeah. So I wanted to, and my brother went in, and he was a nuke on the USS Lincoln. But I was thrown out and disqualified. So I came back home and rebuilt my life. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Okay, so yes, sleep well, Veilkeeper. Thank you so much for coming by today, throwing me some moves. And see you over on Discord. Oh, you are Army. Oh. Very nice. Thank you for your service. Appreciate that. You're awesome. And Joe, that was actually put in the suggestion box because you can do exclamation suggestion followed by a suggestion, and it writes a file over on my stream PC, so then I can put those in. So I'm working on them, so that way I don't forget the suggestions and all that. So Chelsea about officially naming the rig Bob is in there. So, but yeah, I'm trying to make it as fun as possible for people to interact with the chat and stuff. We'll be getting music and doing all that stuff, and I'll be trying to do jump scare crap and all that kind of jazz. But make a setup. See, there you go. So, and actually, I'm hearing people pop into Discord. Nice. Very cool. So yeah, I will definitely make a setup video for the YouTube. I assume you guys just kind of want to see around it and what's in it and what drives it and all the connections and all that kind of stuff. So I'll try to put kind of a synopsis together so I have a kind of an outline of what to do. Naming the rig Bob. Well, I think it's going to be a thing. So, and then the other one's going to be named Neil. So we'll have the pair of motion rigs of Neil and Bob. Any more questions? Anybody? Before we sign off? I just don't want to leave anyone hanging, so. Last night it went on for like 90 minutes of questions, so I know sometimes there's a lag in chat, so. But by no means feel pressured for any questions. I just want to make sure I don't leave anyone hanging. I'd hate it if somebody did that to me, so. All right, I will take that as a no. Thank you very much, Joe. Appreciate it. Thank you, Camo. Appreciate it. Like I said, I might be on later. Like I said, I just need to go spend time with the family. I've been working on this project for quite a while, so I kind of owe it to them to spend some time. So, but if I can't sleep and everyone else is asleep, I will probably be on later tonight. So, thank you very much, FW. Have a good night yourself. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Sleep well. Be good to each other. And we'll see you later.